This Hong Kong Sevens coverage brought to you in part by Cathay Pacific with lie flat beds, Canadian Rugby Foundation.ca, and by the Sheraton Hotel, Hong Kong. So Ciaran, that game was a little bit harder than you probably liked in terms of how close it was, and a lot of penalties against you. What was going on out there?
You know, the boys are playing out on the edge, trying to get every advantage they can, but I mean, this game you need a lot of points to put up on the boards. I mean, if you in second place going out of your pool, you know, you need all the points you can to try to get into the cup round. So I mean, we're trying to play out on the edge, trying to get every points we can, you know.
When you get that yellow, the team sustained it pretty well, though, that pressure of being down a man, so that's got to be heartening.
Yeah. I went to the 2 minutes in the box, and I felt shame. Yeah, it was bad. But the boys helped me out a lot. They definitely put up a good fight, and good on the boys. Kept the boys off the board, so off the board. Yeah, came back a little fresher than the rest of the boys.
Seems like it's a confident team out there. You know, other Sevens teams that you've been a part of, it can always come apart at the seams at the worst possible moment, but there's some confidence in this team.
Definitely, there's a good mix of vets and young guys out here. So, I mean, that's the whole thing we're trying to do, is come out and play with a lot of confidence and come out and just play with a bit of swagger. I mean, Morgan's telling us every day to come out, play with confidence, have the swagger to come out. That's what all the good teams have.
All right, well, keep it up.
All right, cheers.
So, Kris, it was a win, but probably not in the style you would have liked against a team like China?
Yeah, no, we didn't get off to the start that we wanted to. We came into the game hoping we could keep the tempo going, get an early try, and keep it going throughout the game, and we kind of came out a little slower than we wanted to, and then a few penalties, and once we did get on our front foot, we kind of would go out of bounds or knock it on or something like that, and so yeah, we didn't quite get the tempo we wanted, but it's a win anyway, and we just have to put it behind us and then move on to Australia next.
Well, as evidenced by Hong Kong beating Wales, there's no easy games in this tournament anymore. Everyone's here to play, right?
Certainly not, and not to take anything away from China. You know, they put up a good game against Australia yesterday, and then today against us as well. So, yeah, definitely not. I mean, you can't go into these games lightly. Each one is definitely a physical feat, and it's difficult, you know. So.
Is this tournament feel a little different than the last time you were here? You've had a couple of years away. Is it bigger, or is the game changed a little bit?
The game's pretty much the same, but you know, you just kind of you get taken back by the sheer size of it all, you know, and how big it is here. And what's really surprising is the amount of Canadians here to support us. You know, we seem to be one of the most supported teams out here, so it's really nice to see. And I kind of forget that, but coming back, it's kind of it all comes back to you, you know.
All right, well, keep up the good work.
Thanks a lot, Doug.